how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He finds an opening past the 40. The open man here, Renfro. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Raider first. Carr now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down.
Hey, team 6, team 6.
Now Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Hey, Alpha.
Carr now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Hey, Charlie.
50's the mark. 50's the mark.
Carr will try it again on second down. And this will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Express. 52's the mark. Check 52's the mark. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the express. Come on, D.
Hey, Echo.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. This is caught by Williams. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
You know, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and they'll get this down to the 10. 10 more there and another first down.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, Carr escaping, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? he caught for a Raider touchdown. Hunter Renfrow there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
258. Back north.
Let's see what you got. Right here. Mike 51. Mike 51. Now watch run.
Go, Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
Here we go.
Yeah, Liz.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's fourth down. They're going to line up to go for this on fourth down. Rodgers stays on the field.
88. Hey, exit.
Mike 51.
Here we go on fourth down with Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Two first downs have them up to the 41 now for first and 10.
Under 10.
10-30.
Rodgers again now. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10.
Mike's 50. Mike's 694. Here we go. 50. Mike 50.
To throw again. Carr. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Check three.
They'll go again to Jones. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams, 35 yards. As his guys have cut the lead down to 2.
29.
To throw, it's Carr. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to, I don't like to chase a lot of points.
Yeah.
But I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
26.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got a man. That's Allison. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
At the 38-yard line.
50.
Hey, Haywood. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. 50 wants the mic. 50.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Open here is Allison. That's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Green 18. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Yo, 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 yo.
Gas 300. Gas 300.
Sponge. No.
Box it. Hey, take 26.
Hey, let's get that ball, man. Let's get that ball right here. 51's a mark.
We didn't get that.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Jump out.
Come on, the ball. Check 37. Check 37.
Hey, zoom. Plant.
Go now. 59's Mike. 59.
Inside.
Check 59. He's time to leave.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Benson Mayowa and the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Right. He's time right here. He's time on the right.
Express. 29.
Check.
Hey, orbit.
Wide. Get wide.
Carr gives to Richard. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Zadarius Smith able to get him down. On 2nd and 9. Carr will get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave a great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got...
And now off to the races, down the right side. A big play there, Rodgers to Adams, 72 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
They come out here in the I.
Push him back.
Hey, 88.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Pilot, 64.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. What? Let's get it.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Check back.
Go right.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Kill.
Okay, over here.
Alert flare.
Kelly. Don't let Kelly.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Army. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Yeah, Liz. Topper!
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Go trip and Hughes, baby. Go trip and Hughes.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now Carr looking left side. He's got it complete. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
No. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Share. Showing it.
Purdue. Raider 9.
Mike's 50.
Express. Pick it up.
Here's Carr to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Pin the mirrors back and go full street.
On the ground, Richard. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Watch the slant.
Yo, Chief.
Watch the slant.
Express.
Watch the eye.
Your mind.
Carr now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Hey, Mike 7.
From the gun now on third down, Carr. He's got it to Williams. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, Delta. 44 to Mike. Here we go, D. 44 to Mike. 44 to Mike. Express. Here it comes. 44, Mike, 44.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Carr going to go on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Big series right here. We got to step it up. Check it.
26. Right left.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Over.
Again, it's Jones. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
Go.
Mike 51. I got him. Ringer, guys. Fight 51.
Now Rodgers. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
44. Gather. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this?
44 is the Mike. 44 is Mike. Check.
Express.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. It's complete to Williams. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Wow, I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
22.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Yeah. 51 to Mike.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
to throw. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. We are going. Twist. Go right. Out. Check 52. Box it.
Stay at home.
A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Watch the screen. 10-30. 26.
51, Mike 51. Man, I got connected.
To throw is Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Rodgers to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Check 3. Hey, Charlie.
Mike 51. Hey, I'm coming after you.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He completes it to Jones. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Get 300.
Mike 51. Hey, watch.
Hey, box drop.
Mike 51.
Hey, check 26.
They'll look to throw. Open man is Allison, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Rodgers to Allison, good for a Green Bay first down.
319.
First down. Tighten up.
Back to throw, Rodgers. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Extra point try now for Crosby. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, You've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases.
Max 50. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. 808. 808.
To throw his car. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
93. You're not ready. Smooth.
One final try now for Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly. The long shot.